Alright, just two more before our big surprise. This next guy coming to the stage, I haven't seen him, but somebody told me he's really, really funny. Put your hands together for Joe Breedlove.
How are y'all doing? So, my name's Joe Breedlove. I'm 44. I live with my mother. Contain yourself, ladies. You would think that I had a good love life since my last name's Breedlove, but apparently all I can do is just breed contempt. So, I don't like doing political jokes, but is it me or does Trump kind of remind you of a botched abortion? I'm curious. So living with my mom is great because I have toxophobia, which is fear of being poisoned, and she tastes my food for me before I eat it. Some people think that's bad, but she's 75. She's lived a good life. I love my mom. But one thing that I used to work at a liquor store, and I sold a bottle of wine one time to somebody, and it came up to the total of $14.92. I mean, it was really nice wine, $14.92. And the guy was one of those, Sunday golfer kind of guys that live in Southern Hills. And I said, total's $14.92, sir. And he goes, well, don't you think that was a good year? And I was like, not if you're an Indian. He was like, nobody needs a smart ass, so I gave him a free blanket. And so anyway, we did I was in the military, which sucks because I was in the Army, and some people could tell you, I have a big cranium. They had a special order my helmet for me. The helmet was so big you could bathe an infant in it. When I was in Little League, I played left field, not because I was athletic, just because if the ball was hit towards me, it would get caught in the gravitational force. I could snatch it, you're out. And what else did I do? Oh, one thing that people don't realize about being in the military, in Iraq, if you don't have anything to do, there's nothing to fucking do. So, put it this way. If masturbation was an Olympic sport, veterans would be gold medalists. And, point taken, my room was called the Jack Shack. I had to get a restraining order on my right hand. I'd have to shower like this. But then my left hand got frisky, and now I'm ambidextrous. I'm not saying, put it this way, I've been back from Iraq for 12 years, and every time I touch a bottle of lotion, my dick twitches. And I think that's the shit, because, you go to war and you come back and your penis has PTSD. But there's this one guy that was in Iraq. I won't say any names in case anybody knows him, Seth Green. And he was one of the most homophobic people I've ever met. I mean, like the homophobic kind of guy that would run for office on the Republican ticket and be caught with a Filipino boy in a Minnesota airport bathroom. But so one day we were sitting and waiting for a bus to take us to the airport to fly back to our base. And finally I just had enough of his shit. And I was like, dude, you're so gay that, you're so homophobic that you have to be gay. Are you gay? He's like, no, are you? And I'm like, no. But let me ask you this. Have you ever tried sucking a dick? You might find it magically delicious. And he's like, no, have you? And I'm like, yeah, that's how I know I'm straight. I found the penis very intrusive. It reminded me when I was an altar boy. And that's all I have, and thank you guys.